The B, the A, the C, the K, the S, the P, the I, the N, T, V.
What up? This big M1 right here, holding it down with La Familia right here. Homie right here. Straight up.
Your boy Stick Man.
Straight
You
up.
in tune to Backspin TV.
Yeah.
You heard?
Really top mic system.
Information A's new Dead Prez album coming November. Look out for the new Nas LP July 15th. We putting it down on there as well. We've been working real hard, been traveling, you know what I mean, from Germany to ATL to Atlanta to Houston, all over. You know what I mean? We just soaking up the, you know, where the people at, the pulse of the people, and putting it in that beat.
You ready?
Already.
Can you tell us a little bit about the album? What is going to be? What is the approach? I mean, people know the message that Prez is like spreading and stuff like that. But can you tell a little bit about the album itself? Like,
well, we're dealing with this moment. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with moving forward. You know what I'm saying? In a really healthy, way. We looking at dealing with man versus machine, and the real sense of the shit. You know what I mean? Everything we're dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? That's so sonic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a new sound every time we do a record. You know what I mean? We try to have a new sound, a new energy. This time we dealing with some future shit, some energetic, high energy, nothing like we never done before. But the messages is there. It's about empowerment. It's about information. We putting niggas up on all kind of game from every walk of life, dealing with health, dealing with school, dealing with money,
motherfucking government,
dealing with the government, dealing with the bureaucracy, Obama, and all that. You know what I mean? We just going in real quick.
That's what it is. Dead Prez, real DP shit. A new installation ready.
how you feel about Dead Prez is still holding it down when it comes to lyrical content, politically, socially, and all that stuff. There's not too many groups, still not that many groups out there in the States that be doing music like you do. How you feel about that? I mean, there's a guy maybe like NY Oil that there's a couple of guys, but it's not that much. Okay.
Yeah, keep naming. It's family out there. I just want to say RBG family is large. Let's paint the picture right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the mainstream. We do Immortal. We doing the main shit that the main people is feeling. All the people. A lot of people may not be in front of this microphone, and a lot of us though are, and are honing our skills. We have become, scientists in the hip hop shit, and the whole swagger of what we're dealing with. There's a lot of us out here who feel the same way we're feeling right now. Brethren alike, MOP in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And so it's a lot of us. So I just want to say, with that happening, you don't even got to worry about the other shit. We know how hip hop is being controlled by the government. All this shit really is population control. So at the same time, it's a whole lot of people who not with that shit. We one of them ones. We creating that avenue, hopefully, to bring more to the people. And I want to let y'all know we alive and well. It's a lot of niggas really doing it right now. Really doing it.
How about when People's Army, RBG? I mean, one of my favorite groups is always the ALIKes. I met these guys a couple of times in Brooklyn at the 5 Points. Did some nice shows, and what about the whole family around there? What about for example, the ALIKes? And you got an artist with you. Maybe you want to let.
Sure, all the time. We can let Umi speak for it. Let's let Umi. RBG.
But see, the RBG family, what that is right there is like-minded cats coming together collectively to bring the Marcus Garvey word and what I bring in Umi in particular is sincerity. I study the greatest from lyrical greatness to just to book sense to whatever, just to get my whole shit. And what I got to offer is sincerity. So there's a lot of shit going on right now in the hip hop game that not to disrespect it, but it's not beneficial to the people. Them same hip hop cats won't play that shit to their kids. So it's I'm trying to bring something that's more representation of something true. And what you can look for with me, October the 28th, I'm doing something with Phony Records. I got them in a chokehold right now. Sony Records, look for me to do something. Look for me to do it real. Sincerity. Don't forget that. This is Umi right here. You and I. I'm the last of a dying breed. Don't forget that shit. You know what I'm saying?
get there. Till we get there. Till we get there.
M1, you had a solo album that came out on Koch Records, but I also read that you did a solo album, but did it ever came out? Like, cause then I kind of missed it, to be honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk, my album is called Manhood. It's at my site, bossupbu.com. I did it all independent. You know what I mean? I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? I don't have the same reach as Sony and some of these other plantations, but I definitely was happy to be able to do the whole project independently, put it out. It's been selling, getting a lot of good feedback. I took it to some 70s soul and some world music. We got a jam on there, Reparations, you know what I mean, where we sampled some Kwaito, and you know what I mean, it was great, you know what I mean, and it's going down now. The only place you could get it is at bossupbu.com, so it's like a feature on the website. Word up.
That's what's called solidarity. When we struggle is therapy. After chaos we get clarity. My enemy's enemy is my man, remember. I ain't trying to be ending up in this man's dilemma. We only here for a minute, it's what you make it so living. See, I'm a rider and I'm gonna be remembered. For those of you not born, to those of you not here, I wish you the best, and that's real.
You mentioned like in the beginning that for the people also to check out Nas' new album. How did you feel about the whole issue that went down in the States when he kind of named the title of his album and everybody was like, yo, he can't do that, he can't do that. How did you look at the whole issue?
I mean, it's just freedom of speech.
Word up.
You know, realistically, that I think it would strengthen the fact that my comrade Nas was able to come forward and challenge the system. I think it's evidence of the fact that we need our movement to build and be stronger, which made the system challenge him in any kind of way. It should never be a factor. Like Sticks say, independent. We can put out whatever we want to put out. If we ain't under the strings of the oppressor, if we're not under the boot of the same system that want to keep us locked up in all kind of ways and fucked up, when you put out an album that you want to call it whatever you want to call it, it's got nothing to do with it. That freedom of expression is a right to us as human beings, because if not, would never hear about what's happening in Somalia, because they ain't gonna talk about it in the bourgeois media. You're not gonna hear about the war going on in Somalia. You're not gonna hear about a lot of the very important issues if we're not able to really express this shit truly and sincerely. That's what information age is about. A raw, unbridled, uncensored freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I applaud Nas for even coming forward. But on another note, we got a lot of work to do. And my partner Stick produced some joints crazy on there. We contributed in whatever ways. I hope that it's able to reach people in a way that bring us forward one step. That's all I ask. That's really what I want from our music and the music that we do. Just bring us forward one step.
The campaign in the United States, because I think especially in Germany, people looked at the whole campaign with Obama and Hillary, and Obama beat Hillary, and people were surprised and said that it could never happen in the States. You know, like, how do you feel about the whole thing, like hopefully for the change, you know what I'm saying?
Well,